On now to the latest from the world of sport, and Ireland have maintained a chance at taking the Six Nations title after a comfortable 26-14 bonus point win over France in Dublin. But first, a spot of football.
Marseille's revival continued yesterday with a 1-0 win at home to Nice in the Riviera derby. Right on script, it was Mario Balotelli who got the only goal against his old club. He's now scored 5 goals in 7 games for Marseille since joining in January. Marseille stay fourth, now just 3 points behind Lyon. Lille holding on to second place. Nicolas Pepe with the only goal against Saint-Etienne, who had Mathieu Debuchy and Wabi Kaza sent off in the last minute. Rennes, Toulouse and Amiens also winning, while Monaco's point against Bordeaux means they remain 6 points clear of the drop zone. PSG not in action but still 14 points clear. Ireland kept their Six Nations title hopes alive with a comfortable 26-14 bonus point win over France in Dublin. Rory Best crashing over early to give the Irish the initiative. They never let it go. Lovely work from Johnny Sexton wrapping around Gary Ringrose. Jack Conan added a third try to give Ireland a 19-0 lead at the break. A fourth try from Keith Earls ensured that Ireland travel to Cardiff next week with hopes of retaining their title. In his first match since claiming his 100th tour-level title in Dubai, Roger Federer eased into the third round at Indian Wells with a 6-1, 7-5 victory over German world number 85 Peter Gojovic. Federer, who's bidding for a 6th title at Indian Wells, was a breakdown at 1-3 in the second set. But the Swiss world number 4 broke straight back, then benefited from a Gojovic double fault for another break before serving out for victory. Federer will face fellow Swiss Stan Wawrinka in the third round. Dylan Groenewegen won the first stage of Paris-Nice after an enthralling final sprint. Much of the drama of a dramatic stage came earlier in the day as high winds split the peloton apart. Only 60 riders made it into the main group after the crosswinds had their say, with Mark Cavendish and Marcel Kittel among those to miss out on the sprint finish. Michael Matthews was forced to withdraw. When the running came, it was Sonny Colbrelli who kicked things off. But the Dutchman Groenewegen powered through, and the team at Jumbo-Visma rider just about had the strength to hold off the challenge of Caleb Ewan. Dmytro Pidruzhny of Ukraine upset a star-studded field to claim the men's pursuit gold medal at the Biathlon World Championships in Östersund. The Ukrainian outsider finished 8.3 seconds in front of Johannes Tinius Bo, winner of Saturday's sprint crown. The Norwegian blew his chance of a third gold as he missed 3 shots in the final standing stage. Pidruzhny came through to snatch the title. Bo was second, with Frenchman Quentin Fillon-Maillet winning his second bronze medal in as many days. Denise Herrmann recorded a commanding victory as she topped the podium in the women's 10K pursuit. Home favourite Mona Brosson made the early running, but she had trouble with her last 5 shots. She could only hit the target once. And that opened the door for Herrmann, who nailed 5 out of 5 and then used her cross-country speed to kick clear of the field. Tiril Eckhoff battled it out with Laura Dahlmeier for the silver medal, the Norwegian taking it by 0.2 seconds. Marcel Hirscher has become the first skier to win 8 straight overall World Cup titles. A phenomenal achievement from the Austrian, even if he had to settle for 3rd in the slalom at Kranjska Gora yesterday. Hirscher was 6th after the first run, produced a far better second run to put himself in contention. But it was Ramon Zenhausen who took the win. The 26-year-old Swiss has Olympic silver to his name, but he came back from 7th after the first run to claim his first World Cup victory. British Open champion Francesco Molinari sank a 14-metre birdie putt to cap off a stunning 8 under 64 to win the Arnold Palmer Invitational. The 36-year-old had begun the day 5 shots off the lead, but produced some stunning golf to set a 2-shot lead at 12 under 276, and no one got closer than 2 shots the rest of the way. Englishman Matthew Fitzpatrick, who began 1 ahead in his bid for a maiden PGA title, had to settle for 2nd. Victory for Frenchman Sébastien Ogier at the Rally of Mexico, his 5th win there, but first in his new Citroën C3. The defending world champion took charge of the race on Friday, never took his foot off the pedal, finishing 30.2 seconds clear of Estonia's championship leader, Ott Tänak, to claim his 46th career win. It's Ogier's 2nd victory of the season, means he's now up to 2nd in the standings, just 4 points behind Tänak. Belgium's Thierry Neuville, who finished 4th, is further 6 points back.
Okay, well, you're now up to speed with all the latest sports news, and Hexie is back in studio to take us through the next hour of Live from Paris. Hexie, what have we got coming up?
So we will, of course, have all the day's top news headlines. I'll also be speaking live with our correspondent in Nairobi, the intended destination of that Ethiopian Airlines passenger jet that crashed just 6 minutes after takeoff, killing all 157 people on board. That's coming up in just a few minutes' time.